Hey everybody, Jang here from jangbricks.com with a look at the Halo UNSC Elephant Troop Carrier, a Mega Bloks set for 2014 with 1,311 pieces. This big vehicle is based on a fully upgraded Elephant from Halo Wars, but its size is not the true big deal here. Its design is not the big deal here. The inclusion of all new super articulated, highly customizable minifigs for the new line is not the big deal here. The big deal for me is the highly improved parts quality for the new line for 2014. It's such a big deal that I had to stop and take action on it as I was building this thing very early on. It was such a striking difference from before, and I'm actually going to do an entirely separate video just covering the vastly improved parts quality and fitment for the new stuff, so be sure to look for that. Also, though this build is large, it's still nowhere near as large as the original Mega Bloks Halo Elephant, so I'll do a separate video just comparing those two as well. For this review, obviously I want to focus on this set. Starting up front, the main canopy piece is from the old Gremlin set, but it is mounted at a 90-degree angle, so it's upright. You get a nice little canopy or a nice little cockpit in there, complete with a small little tile piece that gets a sticker on it to represent a console. You got a couple of control sticks there, and you can also remove part of the roof easily to more easily get a figure down in there. Up top you saw there is one of these light anti-air machine guns, just your standard fare, the 3-barrel kind. Rotates around, and two others are on the back on the sides. Also up front, while we're looking up here, you've got the couple of anchors for going into lockdown mode. Those come down very nicely. A nice little action for that. A couple of lights on the sides that you can adjust up and down a little bit. Just rotate those, and then another light section over here. This is also something that comes down. This is a ramp, so this is a sticker on top of a tile, but this whole bit here opens up. Now a mongoose is not included, but they do give you enough room for a mongoose. Plenty of room that you can nicely park one inside of there. You can also fit one in the back with a little bit of reconfiguration. We'll take a look at that in a minute. On the right side, you get the crane, which can be turned around. Has a good range of motion. It doesn't get stopped back here. It just fits right past there, and you can move this in and out. This whole assembly comes pre-assembled from the factory, so that's a nice thing. You just have to put your stickers on it, and it's got a little winch, kind of windlass back here with string in it, and you've got a little bit of mechanical advantage there. And they've set this up with a single receptacle for a stud, so you can attach it to various things and really lift things up to bring them on board. A little bit tough to truly bring things inside of the thing. You can open up this main section back here. I'll show you that in a minute, but you're not able to elevate the boom of the crane up and down. Back here on a rear corner, you get another one of these little turrets. So you can have a guy standing up on top, and you can man one of these on this side, and the other one, of course, is on the other side. One slightly odd thing about the design of this, you can see from the side, is the use of just 3 treads. They already had these whole tread assembly pieces, all the parts that go into those, designed and built for the original Elephant model, which had the proper 4, but this one has 3 because it just is a smaller model and they're still using the same parts. It's not the most realistic, perfectly realistic thing, but that really doesn't bother me because it still gets the general style across. I think it works out okay for this scale. Up top is the nice fully upgraded cannon system, the heavy cannon that you can get at the highest upgrade level, and this is able to turn around. You get a full 360-degree rotation motion there. No elevation up and down, so you can't move the barrels up and down, unfortunately, but at least you're able to rotate them around, and this has a very nice extra little feature to it. This can fold up. These sides fold up. Both sides fold in like so, and with the thing pointing towards the rear, you open the sides a little bit, and that will just fold right down in there and folds right away. The cooler way to go about it is, of course, to start with it down, pull these up, bring this up, bring these down, just a little bit of platform, turn that around, and bring these back down, and that's the way they go. It's just a nice little deployment feature where you can have the thing kind of hidden away, and then when you need it, if you want to go into lockdown mode, you can bring the front anchors down and then pull out the cannon. So I showed you how these side bits can be opened up, and that starts to expose the interior just a little bit, but you only really want to have them open when the cannon is fully retracted. However, you can kind of move these side smaller turrets out of the way to give you a lot more space to open this up back here. So I'm just gonna kind of retract these slightly to really open up this inner play area. And you can also bring down the rear gate, a full, large, very large ramp in the back that gives you full access to the true interior of the thing. A little bit tough to see inside there, but hopefully you get enough light to see that you do have an AI table with the small little yellow female AI. It's using the same mold, I believe, as Cortana, but obviously being yellow, it's not supposed to be Cortana herself. You actually have 4 seats, so seats on either side, 1, 2 here, on the opposite side, 1, 2 here, and some spots to hold on to backpacks. Got a communications pack back here, a very large one. A little bit of a weapons rack is what they're using this area up here for. There's an extra assault rifle and an extra pistol up top, another backpack over here, and then an air assault jump pack, and that's something that's intended to be used with Spartan Carter. Also a couple of panels up here above showing a terrain map, kind of looking ahead there, and then these are just some random readouts coming across another computer screen. Now I would love to be able to roll another mongoose back up into the back, but it doesn't quite fit going straight in with the AI table where it is. You can remove that, and that opens up a lot more space, or you can kind of move it off to a corner or off to the side or something. Obviously, this is not a major critical piece to have in a certain place. That opens up a lot more room because there's a lot of extra space back there. You can fit a mongoose in and still fit at least 2 Spartans sitting on the sides, and then 2 or 3 more standing in the back. So here's what it looks like from above with everything completely opened. This is your front with the mongoose bay here, extra space here, and then your main open area in the back. All the parts that open and close fit together pretty well. You know, there's just not a lot of hassle involved in getting stuff to go where it should go. Closing things that fold in multiple ways. You know, I don't have to sit here and repose things. It's just a very usable, easy, low stress design of set on the whole. Here are the 6 minifigs of the set, left to right. It's an official UNSC Spartan Carter, followed by Spartan June. Then you get an unnamed UNSC Marine medic, a Marine officer, and then just a couple of regular Marines. Again, they also include the jump pack and the comms pack, and one other smaller pack. Well, there are a few of them that are normally attached to the Elephant by default, but I want to focus on just the figures. I'll also show you all of the weapons that are included in this set, but let's look at just the figures by themselves for starters. All these figures are new for 2014, all new molds for the bodies. Some of the heads are new as well, and they use the new articulation system, which is sufficiently sophisticated that will also need its own complete video to truly do it justice, because I really need to spend some serious time showing you just how those work. They also have configurable armor. You can take off individual pieces and swap them across different figures to make things truly custom, or just to set up different scenarios with different characters set up, you know, with different equipment attached. Here are some examples of just some poses that are made possible by all the articulated joints in these new figures. Poses ranging from high action to just chilling or just fiddling around. Makes these things great for play and display alike. Armor elements can be removed and replaced one at a time, bringing you all the way down to a pretty basic standard body structure beneath all of these. And again, you can change out parts between different characters, so you can swap colors, swap abilities, swap armor levels. Lots of possibilities with just the removable bits, and of course you can change out things like heads and arms and legs as you like. They also all have the same standardized hole on the back, which allows you to affix a weapon to the back, or you can attach a backpack similarly, or other things that help them to stay in the air for display, just to have them kind of elevated up. Here are all of the minifig weapons and accessories that are included in this set. You can see way more of these than you have figures in this set, so you end up with extra stuff that you can use with other figures that you may have or may get in the future. So a nice big play set this whole thing is, with good design and lots of play features, far more than the previous Elephant. Great minifigs with this one. And to reinforce what I said earlier, the new parts quality for 2014 is a very, very, very welcome improvement. What do you think about this set though? Do you like it? Do you dislike it? Are there some specific things that you wish had been done differently? Let your thoughts be known in the comments section. It's always great to get more different opinions from more different people. I'm gonna go build some more stuff so I can bring you even more videos, and I'll be talking to you again very soon.